in this lesson, we'll use Create React App to create our first React project. So here in my terminal, I have navigated to my desktop directory and created a React folder where I will be storing all of the React projects that we create throughout this course. You are more than welcome to create your React project wherever you want. So go ahead and navigate to the directory on your computer where you will be storing all of these files. And here we're going to once again use the npx utility that is installed with npm. And this time around, we're going to use create-react-app. Once again, if this piece of software is available locally on your computer, npx will utilize it. And if it is not, it will automatically fetch the latest and greatest version, which in turn will create a React project with the latest and greatest version of React. The only thing we need to provide after this is the name of our project, which will become the directory into which Create React App is going to place all of our starter files. So I'm going to call our application My First App with a couple dashes in between those words. The name is totally up to you, but this is our first application, so that makes sense. So I'm going to press enter here. We are now going to be prompted to install Create React App. I'm going to enter Y for yes and press return, and that's going to kickstart the process. So at this point, npm is going to download Create React App, and it's going to use that to initialize a new React application. Keep in mind, this process may take up to a couple of minutes because there's more than 1,000 packages that npm needs to download. React itself has a lot of dependencies that it relies on to run, and then those dependencies have their own sub-dependencies, of course, as well. So you can see here, it's going to inform us of the status. It's created a new React app in the specified folder, in this case, My First App. Now it's fetching all of the packages. You can see from me it was pretty quick. And when we get to the very bottom, we'll be taken back to the terminal command prompt, and we're going to see a bunch of helpful commands that we can run inside the directory. So I'm going to navigate into that newly created folder, so cd My First App. And as you can see here, if you want to actually start the React app so that you can see it in your browser, you can run this command, either npm start or npm run start. We're actually going to do that in the next lesson. What I'd like to do right now is open this directory in VS Code just so we can confirm that all the basic files and folders are present as they should be. So right here, I'm going to execute code with a dot. The dot means the current directory. So I'm asking Visual Studio Code to open the present folder. And this is what your basic project structure should look like. We're going to talk more about what all of these files and folders represent. But as you can see, we have our basic package.json file, which is present in every single Node application. Then we have a public folder, the Node modules directory, and then our source folder, which is commonly abbreviated SRC. And it's actually in here where we have our starter files. And it's these files that we're going to be working with as we make modifications to this first application. So as you can see, Create React App makes it super simple to kind of initialize or bootstrap a basic React project. We have everything we need to get started, and we're going to start exploring this React project in greater detail in the very next lesson. So I'll see you there.